Her husband a set of spurtles, my brother a set of spurtles.
Spurtle mania is what we call that.
It was spurtle mania everywhere. Lucinda Scala-Quinn is the lady that did not invent the spurtle, but she reintroduced it.
I certainly did.
In the 1500s, this was used in Scotland to stir oatmeal.
That's right. That's exactly what it was, only it was wood. And, you know, our Spurtle family is very big, but this is Silicone Spurtle was a response to our foodies from QVC.
Right.
Because they said, we want silicone also, which means that we can then go into the dishwasher. We can go to 500 degrees. It's easy to clean. We made fabulous colors. And when I tell you what all four of these pieces do, it is the workhorse in the kitchen. It's the hardest working tool in the kitchen,
well,
David.
I'm going to sneak around you here just to show you colors real quickly and to show you what you're getting in this pack-up. Now, take a look here with the red, and we'll tell you you're getting the large solid spurtle, the slotted spurtle, the spurtula, which is a spurtle spatula, and the skinny spurt. The skinny spurt is the one that gets into those little jars and does little jobs. Now, red is the most popular. Then I've got it for you here in aqua. Beside the aqua is blue. Besides the blue is purple. And then on the end of the table is green. Green is most limited. This Easy Pay, Lucinda, all 5 of them go away end of day. No reorder on these. Now, spurtles are not going away. This silicone set is.
This has been one of the most popular sets we have ever done. All 4 pieces do multiple things, and I'm just going to jump in and show you.
Please.
Of course, we have to start with the oatmeal because that's what this was designed for. And you can see, if you could imagine back in the day when they had those big old, you know, probably vats of oatmeal, all that surface area is what you have. And I already showed you how it goes right into where the side and the bottom of the pan meets. So that's our first one. This is, if one was good the way it was, I just put some slots in this and turned it into a whisking function.
Oh, it's great.
So this became something that, like, this instead of getting a fork, you know, or a whisk to do your eggs, we don't have to do that, you know. Usually what I do is I put the fat in the pan first, but we're gonna just use this little skinny one. This is number 3 in our set, and this is a workhorse. I'm just gonna use it to get some butter out, David, because one of these just stays right by our butter dish all the time because we use it for everything. So anyway, you've managed to do whisking here, right?
Right.
Then you can pour right in there. And instead of going and getting yourself a whole nother tool, you can just do your stirring with this.
Now, I should tell you 600 sets are now gone. You should also know that QVC.com and mobile apps are the best way to get through right now. I should also remind you, every item on air and online until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight is 5 payments or better. This is 5 payments of $3.78. If you follow Lucinda on Instagram, then you already know that she spurtles all the time. If you're not following her, follow her at Mad Hungry on Instagram, because her Insta stories are the things that food legends are made of.
Oh my goodness.
And I would encourage you all to watch her Insta stories because she cooks with you, takes pictures and videos, and she's awesome. So check it out. I want you to follow her on Instagram. You'll love it.
Oh.
Now, for 5 easy payments, $3.78. How many are gone now, Sean? 900 are gone.
Wow.
Miss Lucinda, I'm going to review colors again.
With you.
And remind you that red is most popular. You're getting your solid spurt, your slotted spurt, your spurtula, and also the skinny spurt. Here's your red. Here's aqua. Move on over to blue, second most popular. There's your purple. And if you want green now, I have 1,200 left. We are not reordering this set of spurtles. Spurtles are not going away. Just this set of silicone spurtles will be going away. So if you want to get this at the low featured price and you want to get the 5 easy payments, now would be your time to do that. You're scooping out lasagna. I saw you on Instagram the other night scrape snow with the spurtula.
Well, I took this because I was on the road, David. It snowed here in Pennsylvania. I had a spurtula in my car, and in fact, you can see that on my Instagram, and I scraped off the snow. But what that should tell you is that I also use it to scrape things when I'm doing dishes.
Sure.
So I not only is, like, if you look here, you can lift a giant steak, and in Mad Hungry world, we eat steaks like this, and you need to be able to grip, you know, a big, wide, sturdy spatula. But also, I get so excited about this. If you're a baker and you're a KitchenAid user, there is no better tool for this KitchenAid because it is the first thing that I have been able to go in under that paddle without having to lift up the KitchenAid, which is extraordinary.
Wow.
And it becomes something that you just use constantly. Now, let me go back to little skinny guy. I am the one in my house with all these hungry men, David, who is scraping down the bottom of the Nutella, trying to get, oh look, I got about a tablespoon out of this. And so that's what this is doing. It gets every last bit out of a jar. And if you read what people say about this particular tool, they will tell you they use it constantly.
1,800 of these are gone. Now,
Okay.
unlike the wooden cousins of this Spurtle,
Yes, they're cousins.
you cannot put this, or you cannot put the wooden ones in the dishwasher. You can put these in the dishwasher. So if you want to pop these into the top rack of the dishwasher, no big deal. You put them in the bottom rack if you want to. Put them in the utensil tray. 2,000 of these are now gone. Use your slotted Spurtle to drain water off vegetables.
Why get a colander, right?
Or maybe the rendered fat off your ground beef.
So when I am making banana bread, and I do this all the time, I mash my banana, I mash my banana with the slotted Spurtle.
Easy.
I get all of the dry ingredients sifted together, right? I can then whisk together the sour cream and the eggs, and then we're all with one tool, right? I can get this in here. I can scrape like I would if I had a rubber spatula. I'm gonna do for time, I'm just gonna hurry up a little bit here. Then I have already mashed my banana. Now I've got one tool, everybody, and this is a rarity where one tool is gonna do all of this. And then I go in here and I start to stir, and I can get all of that stirred up with one tool. And that's what Mad Hungry Tools are all about, where one thing does multiple things, and it just makes a heck of a lot of sense in the kitchen, right?
Really, really smart.
Here's our
2,400 of these are now gone.
Here's our original, and I think that this is one of my favorite uses, is you can just go all the way into that spaghetti squash. This time of year, so many people are using spaghetti squash. Look at that.
As an alternative to pasta.
I can't say that I am. I use spaghetti squash anyway, and I still eat pasta, but so many people use it. Look, boom, all out, just with this one tool.
It's so great.
This is a Mad Hungry size piece of lasagna, right? But I have to just show you, because actually I'm gonna use this to show. This is what I mean. I keep one of these by my sink because it's like a squeegee action. And you can get all of that mess, because gosh knows I'm doing dishes constantly. And you know what, David? With a Spurtle in the kitchen, it's fun. That's what I have learned about tools.
Let me tell you, 3,000 sets are now gone. If you're wanting to pick your color up tonight, let me encourage you to do that sooner rather than later. And think about multiple sets, because there's no reorder on this set. Once we're sold out of it, we won't see this set of Spurtles come back. You'll see some other sets of Spurtles come in, but this one will be gone. Get it tonight on 5 easy payments. Here's your red, most popular. We also have the aqua. You get all 4 pieces. Here's your blue, also very popular. There's your purple. And if you want the green, I have fewer than 900 sets left in the green. You're getting the solid Spurtle, the slotted Spurtle, the spurtula, which is the Spurtle spatula, and the little skinny spurt.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite things in the world. You know, I'm constantly working in a test kitchen, and one day I had a bunch of eggs to separate, so I thought, I wonder if that slotted Spurtle does that. Sure enough, it does. I mean, how many things can you ask one little thing to do, for heaven's sakes? Now, I always like to show this, David, and you know this. One tool, scrape, right? Scoop. And I can go in here with this and get everything I need, scoop out that mayonnaise.
Ooh.
And then when you have tuna fish, you need to smash. So I've scraped, I've scooped, and I'm smashing. I've got all that surface area, and then I'm stirring. So again, what more can you ask from one tool? And if you don't know, this becomes that tool that everybody wants. So if you have, an extra set, you can always be like, go ahead, try it.
Here you go, my darling.
Oh yes, I love this one. So when we cook, there is a very important technique called folding. And when you're folding things together, you want to keep that air in there, right? So you don't want to you just want to gently be able to get in there and turn it over. And most people use their rubber spatulas for this, but the Spurtle gives you all that surface area, and it feels so nice in your hand. And look at that. We've still got all that volume, and we've got it mixed together. I mean,
and now we have whipped topping and chocolate mousse.
Yes, I made you a peanut butter and chocolate mousse sandwich the other day, if you remember.
I remember, and it was really fantastic. Hey, can I tell you the last few capers out of the bottom of the jar? Making a little chicken piccata, would be lovely.
Oh, yes. And it's always tough to get these out, especially if there's that liquid in there, right?
And, well, you want a little bit of that salty brine in there, too.
You do.
Yeah, right? So this is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Over 4,000 of these are now gone. There is no reorder on this set. So when it's gone for good. You're getting 4 spurtles in this. Take a quick look at what you're getting. Right down front, you're going to get the solid large spurtle. You're getting the slotted spurtle. This is the spatula we call the spurtula. And then finally, the little skinny spurt. This red choice is your most popular. Don't miss out on this. 5 easy payments of $3.78. Next to that is aqua. And then blue, behind the red, is second most popular. Then the purple. And if you want green now, fewer than 800 remaining. These are going very quickly. 4,500 are gone now, and they do go into the dishwasher. No problems, no hassle, no concern. Your wooden ones you don't want to put in there. Yeah, you can put them in there. It just shortens their life, right? Because the wood, the hot water, the temperature, the detergent dries out the wood, makes it split, right? So you wash those by hand. This one, don't worry. Pop it right in the dishwasher, no big deal, because it's all silicone.
You know, in case anybody who's been living under a rock and doesn't know that avocados are the new it thing, right?
Yes.
Avocado toast, well, there's not a better thing to get all of that out of. And you can go in there and mash if you're making guacamole. It's because of the way the end is shaped. You can go right in there and you can get every last bit. This is a little firm avocado, but look at that. It just lifts right out, right out. So you've got a set of tools. They're going to do absolutely everything. And if you end up with just one of the tools, for heaven's sakes, that tool does everything.
Everything. Stay on the line here, and 5,000 of these are now gone. So remember, you can follow Lucinda on Instagram at Mad Hungry. I'm David Venable QVC on Instagram, and remember, if you're following me on Instagram, it will say David Venable QVC with a blue check mark beside it.
I have that too.
And you have that too. That's the only real account that I have. So know that if you want to follow me, follow David Venable QVC with a blue check mark. That's the only one that's me. Everybody else is an imposter.
Yeah, no one's trying to copy me, but you're a big cheese, so we got to make sure that we have the right David Venable.
Speaking of big, here's a trivia question for everyone before we go to a short break, and on the other side of the break, we'll reveal the answer.